and welcome to Board Games in a Minute. We are going to do a 3-player playthrough of Santa's Little Elves, which is designed by Bruno Faduti and it is published by TGG Games. Now this game is for 2 to 5 players. We are going to simulate a 3-player game. Now in this game, you do have mind tricks going on. So you are going to be trying to steal toys from the factory to sell on Santazon because you are disgruntled little elves. So in this game, you will secretly select a die face value of the toy you want to steal and hide it behind your hand, and then the player next in turn order is going to try to guess which die value you picked, which toy you're trying to take from the factory board. And if they guess correctly, they would get the toy, otherwise you would get to keep it. So in order to simulate guesses, we are going to use an additional die. So I'm going to select a value for the active player, and if the next person rolls that number or a 1, they will get the toy, or if they roll any other number, they will not get the toy. And the reason we're saying 1 is because it's only numbered 2 to 5 over here. So 1 would indicate a yes as well, and a 6 would indicate a no. So you need to guess the correct number, or a 1, you need to roll it in order to win that toy. So that's how we're going to play, and there are some special tiles that come up throughout the game, and as they come up I will explain what they do. And again, you want the highest value in your toy chest by the end of the game in order to win. Now in this, you will see that there is a pair of toys, which is called a bundle. Whenever you have 2 or 3 identical toys, that is a bundle, and whoever wins them will win the entire bundle, but you only need to select one of the face values for the die. So I'm going to use this little Santa Grogu to indicate who is the active player so that we do not lose track in this 3-player game. So currently I am the active player, and I could go for this bundle, or I could go for this special tile, which would allow me to redo a turn or to make someone else redo a turn if I guessed incorrectly. So in this case though, I'm going to go for the bundle, because I should also mention, if you have the most non-electronic toys as indicated by this symbol here, by the end of the game, then you will get an additional 6 points. And if you have the most electronic toys as indicated by this symbol at the end of the game, you will also get an additional 6 points. So I'm trying to go for this truck bundle, so I'm going to set my die value to 3, and the player next in turn order is going to roll, and they rolled a 5, so that means they do not get it, and I will get both of these trucks. And now we are going to refill the factory board, and it is the next player's turn. And a special tile did come up. This is a roller skate, which by itself is only worth 1 point, but if you have a set of them, they are worth 8 points together, not each. So this player, it's their turn, is going to go for the alarm clock. So they're going to set their die value to 5, and this player is going to roll to see if they get it. And they rolled a 4, so they do not get it. So now this player has a special tile which they can use on a subsequent turn, or on a subsequent turn in which they guessed incorrectly for a previous player, and they want to make that person redo their turn, or if they guessed incorrectly, then they can make another guess and redo that kind of a turn. So now it's this player's turn, and they are going to go for, we see another special tile, the same alarm clock. So they're going to go for a roller skate. So they're going to set the die value to 2, and I am going to roll. And I rolled a 1, which means I get the roller skate. Because again, if anyone rolls a 1 or the selected number, they get to keep the toy. So now it is my turn. And we see a board game here, which I think this channel would appreciate because it is a board game channel after all. So it is my turn, and I am going to go for this alarm clock. So I'm going to set my value to 5, and this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 5, so they actually get my alarm clock. So now they have 2. Okay, so good for them. So now it's their turn. So they are going to go for, what do they want? They probably want the high value toy, because currently, well, there's 2 of them, so currently they don't have anything. So they're going to set their die value to a 2. And this player, if they roll a 2 or a 1, will get it. However, they have an alarm clock, which they can use if they want to. So this player rolled a 4, so they do not get this board game, and that player will continue to hang on to their alarm clocks. Ah, and here's another special toy. This is a broken toy. So if you win this, you can immediately give it to another player, and add it to their toy chest, and it will be worth -5 points at the end of the game. So this player currently has no toys in their toy chest. So they're actually going to go for this radio, which is worth 4 points. So they're going to set the die value to 4, and I am going to roll, and I rolled a 2. So they will get this radio. Okay, now it is my turn, and I do in fact want to go for that broken toy to give to someone else. So I'm going to set my die value to a 2, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 2. So in fact, they will get this broken toy, and they are going to give it to me. So I now have -5 points in my toy chest. And now it is their turn. They're doing pretty well, I guess. Yeah. Right now I'm at negative points because this skate by itself is only worth 1 point. So I'm at -2 points right now. So it is this player's turn, and they are going to go for... So currently they have 1 non-electronic toy, and I have 2 non-electronic toys. The highest, well, they're kind of all low value, so they're going to go for the walkie-talkies, which are set at 3. So they're going to set their die value to 3, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 1. So now this would be a good time for them to use their alarm clock. So they're going to use one of their special alarm clocks, which will allow them to redo their turn. So this time they're gonna, if you are playing an actual game, you might select the same tile to just try to throw someone off, but then again the other player might know that you're trying to throw them off and also go for the same tile. But we're just going to do that. So we're going to put the value at 3 again, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 2, so this player will in fact get the walkie-talkies. So now it is this player's turn, and they will go for the board game. So they are going to set the die value to 3, and I will roll, and I rolled a 2. So they will get the board game and add it to their toy chest, and now it is my turn. So as you can see, it's a pretty fast-moving game, but if you're playing with actual people, there will be some mind games that might add to the fun while you have discussions, while you're trying to figure out who's, going for what, and whether they are playing mind games with you or not. So in this case, there is a pair of toys, so a bundle. So I want to go for the bundle because that will allow me to add 2 of those symbols to my toy chest. So I'm going to set my value to 3, and this player is going to try to get my 3. And they did. They in fact rolled a 3. Gosh, so they get the set of toys. They are doing really well. Okay. So we've now got a rocket, so we have another bundle of toys and another special tile, which is the nail gun, which allows you, if I remember correctly, to destroy 2 tiles from someone's toy chest. Yep. So this player is going to go for the nail gun. So they're going to set this value to 3, and this player is going to roll for it. And they rolled a 5, so they don't get it. So now this player has a toy gun, which they must use immediately because it has the lightning bolt symbol on it. So they are going to discard, let's see, they're going to go for this player because this player has 2 toys that are worth 4 points each. So they're going to discard both of those. You can actually choose 2 different players, so you could discard 1 toy from each player or 2 toys from a single player. But in this case, they know that I'm already losing. I'm still in the negative, and this player had 8 points, so it makes sense for them to discard their toys. So now it's this player's turn. And this player is going to go for the set of rockets. So they are going to set their die value to 4, and I am going to roll. And I rolled a 1, so I get the set of rockets, and now I feel kind of bad for this player. That really sucks for them. Oh. Oh well. maybe they'll catch up. Okay, we have another special tile, which are the binoculars and a radio. So the binoculars, let me just read that for you guys. So you can play this tile before declaring the die face you think a player has chosen. You may call 2 numbers instead of 1 and steal the toy if either of those numbers are correct. So you know what? I think I want to go for that. So I'm going to set my die value to 2, and this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 6, so they don't get it. So I will get the binoculars, and I'm going to use them on a future turn. Okay, now it is this player's turn. And we get some walkie-talkies. So let's see, they currently have 3 electronic toys and 1 non-electronic toy. I'm actually in the lead for non-electronic toys, so that actually does currently put me in the positive instead of the negative. So I think they want to start adding some non-electronic toys. So they're going to go for this, which is worth 3 points instead of this, which is worth 4 points. So they're going to set their die value to 3. And this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 5, so they don't get it. Now it is this player's turn. And now we see a pair of toys, so they're definitely going to go for the pair because they currently have nothing. So they're going to set their die value to 2, and I am going to roll. So again, let me read the binoculars again. So it says I can call 2 numbers instead of 1. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to call 2 and 3. So if this die value rolls, if this die rolls 2, 3, or 1, I will get the set of walkie-talkies. Otherwise, this person will get it. And I did. I rolled a 3. So I'm going to take the set of toys, and that poor player will get nothing, and I will discard this since I used it. And now it is my turn. And we see the masked and caped elf. So if a person wins this, they can immediately steal a toy from another player, the player who currently has the highest value toy chest. So, I could go for that, or I could go for the bundle of trucks, which would give me 2 additional non-electronic toy symbols. So you know what? I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to go for the bundle. So I'm going to set this to 5, and this player is going to roll, and oh, they did. They rolled a 5. So they get the trucks. That's no fun. Okay. Now it is their turn. And there is now a bundle of Tamagotchis. So, do they want that or do they want this? Well, currently they have 3 electronic toys, so they're in the lead for electronics. I'm in the lead for non-electronics. Yeah, I think they'll go for the bundle here of electronic toys. So they're going to set their die value to 5, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 3. So unfortunately, they do not get these. So now it is this player's turn. Ooh, another special tile and a roller skate. So this player has nothing. So they are actually gonna go for this masked elf in order to try to steal a tile from someone else. So they are going to set the die value to 3, and I am going to roll and see what happens. And I rolled a 6, so I don't get it. So they will get this, and they get to steal a tile from the player who's currently in the lead. So let's see what I have right now. So I have 6 points because I'm in the lead for non-electronic toys, but minus 5. So that brings me to 1, then plus another 1, 2, and then plus another 4. So I'm at 6 points. This player currently is in the lead for electronic toys, so they have 6 there. And then they have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So clearly they're in the lead. So this player is going to steal a toy from them. And they are going to steal their high point value toy, the board game, which is for 4 points. So that's what they're going to steal. And then this will get discarded. And we are back to me. So on my turn, I have one roller skate and I want to get the second roller skate so that I will have a pair and they will be worth 8 points instead of just 1. So I'm going to set my die value to 5, and this player is going to roll and try to get a 5 or a 1. And they rolled a 6, so I will get this roller skates. And now it is their turn. I'm not sure what this is. What is this? Is that a Walkman? It might be a Walkman. So, this player is going to go for, what do they want? They have 3 non-electronic toys. They have 5 electronic toys. I think they want to just secure their lead in electronic toys. That seems smart. So they're going to go for this number 4 here. And this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 5. Okay. Ooh, this guy is definitely going for the pair of Walkmans because they only have 1 toy right now. So they are going to set their die value to a 5. And if I roll a 5, I will get the pair, otherwise this person will get the pair. And I rolled a 6. So finally, they are adding to their toy chest. Now it is my turn. A broken toy and a radio. So you know what? I'm going to go for the broken toy to give it to this player if I can get it. But they still have an alarm clock, which they could use on me. So let's see what happens. But I'm going to go for the 5. So if they roll a 5 or a 1, they will get the broken toy. Otherwise, I will get it. But then they can also use their alarm clock. So they rolled a 4, so they don't get it. But they're going to use their alarm clock to make me try again. And now, if we were actually playing with real humans, I may or may not go for the same toy again. Who knows? But in this case, I'm going to go for it. So I'm just going to set this to 5 and see whether this person will guess correctly, or in this case, roll correctly. So they got a 1, so they actually do get it. So they got the broken toy, which they're going to give to me, because right now I'm their biggest competitor. This person is not doing too well. So now it is this player's turn, and we have a goat. So this player is going to go for the goat, which will give them 4 non-electronic toys, which will put us at being tied for non-electronic toys. So they're going to go for the goat, and this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 1, so they get the goat. Nice. Now it's back to this player. And they are going to go for, what do they want? So they've got 2 walkie-talkies, or Walkmans rather. So they have 2 electronic toys and 2 non-electronic toys. Their point value isn't bad though, so they're currently at 15 points. So that's not bad actually. I think they will go for this radio, which is worth 4 points. So they're going to set the die value to 4, and I'm going to roll. And I rolled a 2, so they will get this radio. And it is my turn, and the game end will trigger once you can no longer replenish the board, the factory board. So, it's my turn. So I'm going to go for the set of Walkmans. So I'm going to set this to a 4, and this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 5, so I will get both of them. Ooh, another roller skate. So it is this player's turn again, and I just want to check something real quickly in the rule book. Yep. Okay. So this player is going to go for, do they want the megaphone? I don't know if they feel like they need the megaphone. The megaphone would allow them to declare 2 values instead of 1 before taking a guess. What do they want? I think they'll want to go for the roller skate. Let's see. Let's have them go for the roller skate. So they're going to set this die value to 4, and this player is going to try to guess, and they get the roller skate because they rolled a 1. Now it is this player's turn. So far we have not seen a reverse tile. There is a reverse tile that allows you to change the direction of gameplay, but that hasn't come up yet. Alright, so it's this player's turn, and they are going to go for... So they have 3 electronic toys, 2 non-electronic toys. I think they want to go for a non-electronic toy, but the electronic toy is worth a higher value of points. So you know what, they'll actually go for that. So they'll go for the 4, and I will roll. And I rolled a 1, so I get it. Oh, I feel bad for them. Okay, now we have another Walkman. You know what, I'm going to go for the megaphone. So I'm going to set this to 2, and this player is going to guess. And they rolled a 5, so I get the megaphone. And now it is their turn. We haven't seen a bundle in a while, I feel like. Okay, so this player, they are in the lead for electronics. I think they will go for... They could either go for this, like, 3 value Walkman, or they could try to get a lead in non-electronics. So I think they're going to try to get a lead in non-electronics, or at least be tied with me. So they're going to set their die value to 2, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 6, so they don't get it. So this person will get this rocket. Now it is this player's turn. So what do they want? I bet they're hoping another skate comes up so that they can get 8 points, but so far nothing has come up. So they probably want one of the higher value toys, which are worth 3 points. So, and they currently have 4 electronic toys, and they're not going to catch up. So I have 5, and this player has 6. So I think they'll want to go for the non-electronic toy and maybe try to catch up in that. So they're going to set the die value to 2, and I will roll. And I rolled a 3, so they will get it. Now it is my turn. What do I want to do? I think I want to go for an electronic toy, which will have me tied with this player, because I currently have 5 electronic toys. So I'm actually going to go for number 4. And they rolled a 5, so they do not get it. So I will get this electronic toy. And don't forget, I have a megaphone, so I could have actually used a megaphone on this player, but I did not. They're not doing that great anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's this player's turn. Oh, here's a roller skate. Now here's when I may want to use a megaphone when it comes back to them and they try to get the roller skate. But anyway, it's this player's turn right now. So what do they want? I think they will want to go for... So we are currently now tied for both electronics and non-electronics. So you know what, I think they're going to go for the rocket. So let's have them go for number 2. And this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 5, so this person will get the rocket. So now they are in the lead for non-electronic toys. Okay, now this player is definitely going to go for the skate. And I have a megaphone, so I'm going to declare 2 values instead of 1 before rolling. So this player is going to set their die value to 4 because they're trying to get the skate. So I'm going to declare a 4 and a 2. And so when we roll this die, if 4, 2, or 1 comes up, I will get the skate, otherwise they will get it. And it's a 3, so they get the skate. And now they have their pair, so it is worth 8 points now, so good for them. And I used my megaphone, so I have to discard it. Ooh. I might use this guy. I want this guy, because that will allow me to steal a tile from this player, so I'm actually going to go for that. I think they're in the lead, actually, so... Not this player, I think they're in the lead. So I'm going to go for that. So I'm going to put this to 4. And, oh, they rolled a 1, so they get it. So they're going to steal a tile from me, since I'm ahead of this player. What do they want to steal? So they definitely want to steal an electronic toy from me, which will put them in the lead for both electronics and non-electronics. So they are going to steal my highest point value electronic toy for 5. So that's what they're going to steal. So, now it is this player's, no, actually it's their turn because they got the toy when it was my turn, so it's their turn actually. Alright, so what do they want? So now they are in the lead for electronics and non-electronics. Maybe they just want to secure their victory in one of those. So let's have them go for... Let's have them go for this, because it's worth 5 points. It's a goat. So they are going to set the die value to 4, and this player is going to roll, and they rolled a 3, so they will get the goat. Now it is this player's turn. Gosh, the game's almost over. I mean, the tile stack is getting depleted here. So this person, they're just not going to catch up in terms of majorities. So I think they're just going to want to go for the highest point value item here, which is the board game. So they're going to set this to a 4, and I will roll. And I rolled a 3, so that means they will get the board game. Oh, finally we have a bundle after so long. So I'm going to go for the bundle, of course. So I'm going to set my die value to 3, and if this player rolls a 3 or a 1, they will get the bundle. And they did not, so I get the bundle, which I think puts me back in the lead for non-electronic toys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we're tied. We're tied. So, never mind. Alright. And now we're reversing, so it is this player's turn. It'll still be their turn, but then we'll be going in this direction, so I will be making the guess for this player. Alright, it's a bundle, so they are going to go for a bundle. So they are going to set the die value to 5, and I will be guessing since we have reversed. So let's see if I get it. And I rolled a 1, which means I get the bundle. So I think I might be in the lead now. Uh-oh. Down to the wire. Alright, so... what do I want to do? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 non-electronic toys and 7 electronic toys. Actually, we're tied. Okay, we're exactly tied for electronic and non-electronic toys. Let me just check what happens in the case of a tie. That's a good question. So, majorities. Okay, if you're tied, you just divide them evenly among all tied players and round up. Gosh, do I want to be tied? I don't think so. I want to try and not be tied. So you know what? I'm going to go for this toy, which is worth 5 points and will put me in the lead for electronics. So I'm going to set this to 5, and this player is going to roll. And they rolled a 6, which means I get this. Now it is this player's turn. And we're reversing, so we're going to go back in regular order, which means I will get to guess. So, this player is going to go for... Gosh, what do they want? I think they're going to go for one of the 3-point valued toys. So they currently have 4 non-electronics and 3 electronics. So there's no bundles. Oh, actually there is a bundle. Oh, there is a bundle. So they're definitely going to go for the bundle because that would make all 3 of us tied if they get it. So yeah, they're definitely going to go for the bundle. So let's see if they get it. That would be a fun ending to the game, huh? Alright, so they're going to set this at 4. And if I roll a 4 or a 1, I'll get it. Otherwise they will get it. And I rolled a 3, so they get it. So we are currently tied right now. Okay. Now I wonder if we continue playing, because there's only 2 toys left. That would just be a little bit So it says the game ends when the deck is empty and empty spaces next to the factory board can no longer be filled. Yeah, so the game ends now. So because we cannot fill the empty spaces. So we are going to end the game. So now we are going to do final scoring. So let's see if I can remember all of this in my head. Okay, so let's do this person first. So this person, well, first let's see who has majorities. I'm actually just going to reach over and get my phone so that I can keep track on my phone here. So this person, so for majorities, we each have 6 non-electronic toys. So we'll each get 2 points for that. And then electronic toys, this person has 7. I have 8, so I'll get the 6 for electronic toys. So let's add up this person's score first. So they have 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 16, 17, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 plus another 2, so they have 29 points. So let me just make a note of that. So they have 29. Now it's my turn. So I'll do the 2 points at the end, and then I'll do my 6 points at the end as well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 26 plus 8 is 34. And then 34, but minus 10, so 24, but then another 2, so 26, then plus another 6, so I'm at 32. So currently I'm winning. So I think I'm going to win, because this player is not going to be able to catch up, I think. So this player, what they do have a lot of high point value toys here. So let's see what they have. So they have, oh no, and I actually scored this wrong, didn't I? Did I score this for 8? Let me redo my score for myself. Let me just re-add. So that's 8 plus, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 31, and 34. So 34, then 24. So I did it right. I think I did it right. Okay, we'll just keep it. So this person, they're going to have 8, then 9, 10, 11, then 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 36, and then 36, so that'll bring them up to 40, then plus another 2, so 42. What? Did they win? I think they won. They had a lot of high value toys. So I think they won, actually. Huh. Well, that's how you play the game. Okay, so again, in real life, you're not going to be rolling a die for guesses. You're actually going to be able to play those fun mind games and see what someone is going for. But hopefully this gave you an idea of how to play Santa's Little Elves. It is a fun family game, and I think it would be a lot of fun to pull out during the holidays to play. It's great that there's actually like a Christmas-themed game. I've always been in search of one, so this seems like it would be a really fun one to play on the holidays. So yeah, so that was Santa's Little Elves for you guys, and it does come with this cool little bag where you can store all of the tiles, so that's really nice. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this, and until next time guys, bye!